Hey guys, welcome back for another vlog for Working Wisdom Wednesday. This is definitely going to be a very quick vlog because my phone is about to go dead and I want to get this done because I have things to do. Anyway, it's been very heavy on my heart this week to say this. So when we think about career and success, I don't know if we really take the time to consider the importance of having or being particular about who we choose to have as a life partner. And there are a lot of studies and research that shows that there's a great correlation between who we marry or being married and success. There are more than half of the millionaires in the United States are married. So that lets you know that marriage is definitely, it plays a very pivotal role in, wealth building and just any type of success. With that being said, you have to make sure you have the right person though, because not everybody can go to that next level with you. People have to be on the same page as you, and it needs to be a situation where their strengths outweigh your weaknesses and vice versa, because that's what you bring to the table, that's what they bring to the table, and together you guys create a great partnership that will add to the ability, your ability, and his or her ability to obtain a certain level of success, whatever it is that you guys consider to be success. So you have to be very picky about who you choose as your partner. We have to be. The wrong person can bring you down, be a detriment to your success. The right person can uplift you and make you, help you be greater, help you fulfill your potential, help you see areas of yourself that you didn't even know. Like, they can just really bring that out of you. But the wrong person, oh baby, we don't have time for that. So, many times it's, challenging to be single. We're taught early on to, aspire to partnership, aspire to marriage, aspire to success within a relationship. And that sometimes that's how we define relationships, that's how we define success, as being married, having a 9-to-5, having 2 children, one of each sex. That's how we used to define success. But sometimes success is focusing on yourself and building that sense of stability, your own self-efficacy, and then finding someone that is compatible with you and where you're trying to go. Sometimes that's how success is defined. Depends on where you are. But over the years as a therapist, I can't even tell you how many women and men I have sat with who live in regret years later, in their 40s, 50s, sometimes 60s. They live in that regret where they say, I wish I would have taken time by myself just to find me, just to figure out what I need for me and who I was before I started focusing on being married or focusing on being in a relationship. I needed to know who I was. So now, 10, 15, 20 years later, I'm just now trying to find out who I am. I'm just now having the opportunity to figure out who I am. And maybe by that time they've gone through a nasty divorce, they've raised children to adulthood, and now they have time for themselves. So they live in that regret that they lost all that time. I don't think that we have to give up a part of who we are or who we could be in order to be married and to have children. And what I mean by that is, there are plenty of women who are able to juggle that. They're able to balance out being a wife, being a mom, and being a career person or businesswoman, whatever their passion is. They're able to do that. But it takes more work. It takes more effort, and not everyone is willing to put in work. I myself sacrificed my 20s to really focus on being a mom, but also to focus on finding myself and my career and what I was passionate about. And now, sitting at 30, only November, December, January, February, March, 4 months into year 30, it just really confirmed that was the best decision I could have ever made, was to really use my 20s to focus on me and find me. Because now, while a lot of people many of my peers are like just kind of trying to figure out what they want to do with their lives. And meanwhile, here I am, I'm very stable. You know, my children are halfway grown, we're good, we're happy, and we're just building. And I'm at a place where I could be with somebody, or I don't have to. Like, I don't need anybody to provide anything for me. I am whole all by myself. I am complete. And if I choose to allow someone in my life, it's a choice. It's a option that I have. But I don't have to have that. It's not out of a necessity. It's not out of, oh my gosh, I'm struggling, I need a man to come in my life and take care of me and my children. I grew up around that, and I never wanted to be that woman. So that was what kind of one of the many things that encouraged me to focus and to be successful in my own right, is to not ever have to feel like I needed somebody to save me, because that's what I was taught. That's one of those things I had to unlearn. I don't need anybody to come in and save me. I got to save myself. And I think that's a valuable lesson for women, but also for men. Men could take that same thing and apply it, because it applies to you guys too. But I love that I'm where I'm at, and like I said, if I decide to get married or be in a serious relationship, I can do that. But then if I want to just live solo, dolo, and travel the world, I could do that. Like, it's just the best feeling ever. But when I tell you, in my 20s, it was so lonely and sad, because I saw all my peers getting married in these relationships. I saw people in and out of relationships, and I was over here just focused on research papers, focused on going to conferences and speaking and learning my craft. And I felt like I was losing out or missing out on something for the longest time. But right here in this place in my life, I realized that I was not losing out or missing out on anything. And what I was doing then, they are doing now, trying to play catch up. So don't be that person, and be selective about who you choose as your partner. They're either going to bring you down, or they're going to lift you up higher. It's your choice. Alright guys, I will see you next Wednesday for Work Wednesday. See you soon. Oh, and my hair should be done by the end too, honey, y'all. I think I'm going to get this is my natural hair color, by the way. All the black is officially gone, I can tell with the sunlight. So I am actually going to be dyeing my hair black again. I'm actually getting ready for my photo shoots for my book and my social media, like my website, and I have a lot of stuff coming up. So you guys can see new photos. Make sure you follow me on my social media at Shamanda Burston to keep, stay updated on what I got going on. I'm so excited about what's to come. And I want to continue to bring you on this journey as I learn stuff and fail and succeed. I want to keep pouring into you guys, and I appreciate you being here with me. All right, see you next time.